여기가 나이트 개업식이냐?
This woman, in a wedding dress with tattoos on her back, has some extraordinary fighting techniques.
뭐 하는 거야?
How does she end up marrying this kind man? And why is she forcefully undressing him?
가만 좀 있어.
2001 movie, My Wife is Gangster. Let's begin. Eunjin, whose gangster nickname is Mantis, is a legendary gangster boss who is undefeatable. Eunjin has an older sister whom she lost when she was young. Eunjin finally found her older sister, but her sister has cancer and that she has less than a year to live. And her sister's last wish is to see Eunjin getting married before she dies.
결혼. 결혼? 꼬라지 하고.
So Romeo, Eunjin's subordinate, found a teacher to help Eunjin get married. And that's when the class on how to hide the gangster's appearance and act feminine began.
뭐가 이렇게 복잡해? 아, 오빠.
그게 아니고. 오빠.
Eunjin and her subordinates tried to find the marriage partner everywhere, but they can't find one.
오빠. 언제까지 결혼할 수 있어?
나 빠를수록 좋은데.
While Eunjin is having hard time finding her marriage partner, she gets into a fight, and Soo-il tries to help Eunjin, thinking that the bullies are trying to beat a vulnerable woman.
평소에 어떻게 연약한 여자한테 신사분들이 이렇게 하십니까? 정신이 나가.
Soo-il got hit by the brick thrown by Eunjin, but he recovered.
완전 돌대가리인가 봅니다. 세 반을 꿰매고 말고는 이상 없답니다.
And now Eunjin's man chose Soo-il as Eunjin's marriage partner.
나이 35, 이름은 강수일, 직업은 공무원. 고문관 스타일이긴 하지만 어리버리하게 생겨서 뒤터럽게 생겼습니다. 총 58회의 손을 봤지만 애프터 신청을 받은 적 없습니다.
During the first dinner, Eunjin asks Soo-il to marry her. When Eunjin goes to a restroom, she gets attacked by gang members of rival gangster crew. And while she is chasing them, Soo-il goes out, buys flowers, and officially proposes.
은진 씨, 당신과 결혼하고 싶습니다. 이 꽃을 받아주십시오.
뭐야?
Eunjin's wedding news is also reported to the enemy's boss named White Shark.
결혼?
Despite the interference of the enemies, Romeo and other men block it and end the marriage safely. On the honeymoon night, Soo-il is getting ready for the first night with Eunjin.
은진 씨,
However, Soo-il falls asleep drinking too much while waiting for Eunjin, and his plan fails. Soo-il's co-workers are invited, but Eunjin doesn't know how to cook, so a buffet is prepared with the top chefs.
언니.
And Eunjin's sister tells Eunjin that she always wanted to have a baby.
닮은 이쁜 딸 날 거야.
So now, Eunjin tries to have a baby with Suil as soon as possible since her sister doesn't have much time left.
가만 좀 있어.
Then one day, Eunjin gets into a fight with the rival gang again. She combats with the best fighter of the rival gang, and she wins the one-on-one battle. After the battle, Suil sees the tattoo on Eunjin's back. Therefore, Eunjin reveals the truth, and Suil tells Eunjin that he can overlook the lies, and also he can live with Eunjin even though she doesn't love him. But he asks Eunjin to get out of the gang.
거기서 나오겠다고.
So Eunjin gets out of the gang, and everything seemed to work out until.
언제 끝나냐?
Romeo gets stabbed by the rival gang.
왜 이래? 119 좀 불러주세요. 빨리 119에 전화해.
세리야.
왜?
존나게 이쁘다.
하루 나 존나게 이뻐. 그러니까 존나게.
그래. 좋다는 놈아.
The other gang members heard that Romeo died and they went to get revenge, but it was a trap.
뭐?
나다가 애들은
Eunjin now finds out what happened. Leaving Suil behind, who's running errands for the first meal that Eunjin's cooking, she storms into the enemy camp alone to save her man. But there were too many enemies, and Eunjin was defeated, and it turned out that she's pregnant.
환자 건드리면 안 됩니다.
저기 생명에는 지장 없겠죠? 깨어나는 거죠, 그쵸?
현장에서 피로 너무 많이 흘려서요.
Eunjin is taken to the hospital, and Suil hears that his child has been miscarried.
유산.
Soo-il is so angry that he finds the enemies and tries to pour gasoline and light them.
여자들은 나가. 백상호가 너지. 넌 인간도 아니야. 어떻게 애를 가진 여자한테 그렇게 할 수가 있어?
Soo-il's plan seemed to fail, but the enemy ignited themselves. The movie ends as Soo-il stands next to Eunjin as the middle boss. The movie My Wife is a Gangster is directed by Cho Jin-gyu in 2001 and is the first film in the trilogy. I personally like this first episode the most among the three, and I remember the movie was very popular at that time. In the early 2000s, gangster comedies were popular in Korea, and this movie is a good example of them. If you want to watch a light comedy movie and get the sense of Korean movies in the early 2000s, I recommend watching it. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe my channel. As a new YouTuber, it really helps, and I'll come back with reviews of other fun movies. Thank you very much and see you next time.